keeping it real, just keeping it real. I guess I won't know till it's done, but it's just supposed to be like an off-white with a green undertone. So if anything, it should look gray, not green. Hey everyone, welcome back to At Home with Karsyn. This is episode 2, and on the first episode I walked you through kind of like our sore spots in the house and what we were wanting to do with this series, which was the dining room renovation and the main bathroom renovation. Today we are tackling the dining room, and you finally get to see how everything's been going, what changes we've made, and let's just dive in. Today we are finally doing the floors. So we're getting rid of these cherry wood floors. Yay! Okay, I'm sitting outside with the big boys and I just ordered, whoa, those birds. And I just ordered the cabinets for the built-in shelves for the dining room, and they'll be ready today. All right, we just got the cabinets. Colin just picked them up and brought them in, and they look really great. We will paint them, of course, but I feel like I can kind of understand what's gonna be happening. Okay, so I'm about to go to Home Depot to get some paint colors for the shelving to kind of swatch them and figure out what it is that I really want. I kind of like this color, like a sandy beige, like a cool beige, like grayish, but we'll see. Okay, I've got my samples here. I'm about to test them out on not only the cabinet, but also the wall. Okay, so here's the 4 different ones I picked. They are all looking very dark on camera, but not in person. They're honestly really light in person. And I'm honestly leaning towards either number 2 or number 4. I don't know if I love any of them, honestly. Okay, so Colin just got home with all of the wood. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, all of the wood to make the shelves. He said the total was $408, but he's probably gonna have to go back. I mean, $400 is pretty good, but we'll see. I have a Visi made, but here is another little draft of what I want. I don't think we're gonna do those 2 braces in the middle, but we're gonna only do 2 shelves just for like record purposes and large vase purposes. I personally wanted 3 shelves, but he was saying that we're gonna raise the cabinets up high and then they would just be like tiny little shelves, and we wanna be able to put records on them, so they have to be at least 12 inches, so yeah. Okay, so here's our dining room. Currently, we do have the new floors in. Oh, there's a bug. But we're gonna be putting a new fixture, new paint, arched cabinetry, hopefully. That's what we're starting to work on today. And yeah, the table, the chairs, everything, hopefully will make such a big difference and make this small space feel really intentional and make a lot of sense. This is what renovating with kiddos is like. We've got the kids over here and Dad over there. Okay, so right now he is putting them on top of this 4-inch ledge he built, and he's trying to figure out the spacing between each of them. Okay, so this is as far as we've gotten on day 1. So this is the plywood that we are using, and Colin's putting this trim on the front so you won't see like that rough edge, but it's looking good so far. End of day 1 progress. We've got everything inset. We have the top on, and yeah, next we'll move on to, I guess, the middle brace and then the shelves themselves. Okay, so today's update, Colin has taken off all the crown molding right there. And it's right here, and it's the original crown molding from the 50s, which is awesome. So we will put that right back up. Okay, so we have both sides up, and now he says he's going to start working on the archways. Look at that. First arch is up. All right, day 3, working on the shelves. He is up in there scraping off some old paint, and he has caulked everything and added some wood filler to like where this seam was right here. And he did a lot of sanding, so everything is nice and smooth and looking like it's getting ready to be painted soon. Okay, so it's the evening and I just got out of the shower, so don't mind the hair, but we are primed. He has not primed all of the cabinets yet just because he said it was like getting too late and he was gonna take them off and blah, 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 blah. But I mean, look at that. It literally looks like a part of the wall. And now I'm thinking, now that I see this both white, I'm thinking like whatever color we pick, do we do the whole room that color or just the built-ins? I'm honestly so torn. Okay, I picked a paint color and it is Alpine Frost. Alpine Frost is the paint color and it's super random, but I saw this TikTok and it was talking about the most perfect neutral, like gray, and it was saying November Rain by Benjamin Moore. Well, we don't really buy Benjamin Moore because we're Home Depot people. We go to Home Depot, we buy Bear. Bear is like queen. Bear is the queen. It's like this grayish, greenish white. So it's like a very, very neutral off-white that has like a green undertone, so it's not too warm. So that's the color. So Colin has given me permission to finish priming. He is a perfectionist and he doesn't want me to interfere with painting because I'm not great at painting, but we are on a time crunch, time crunch. This is the color that we picked. What is it called? Alpine Frost. Oh gosh, UPS is here. Alpine Frost is what we've chosen. He's primed everything and now going ahead with the paint, and I am so excited. And I've just been like standing here staring at it because when he was painting it on, obviously I picked the color. And when he was painting it on, he was like, yeah, it just looks like mint green. And like now I'm nervous, it just looks like mint green. Just keeping it real, just keeping it real. I guess I won't know till it's done, but it's just supposed to be like an off-white with a green undertone, so. So I forgot to film last night, but he did finish painting it. And we don't have hardware yet, but I just started throwing some stuff up there so I could see if I like the color, and pretty sure I do. I think it is still a little green for me, but once I have everything up, hopefully I'll get used to it. We got a package! Yay! Go hold it up for me. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Hey guys, so today we're gonna do this shelf styling. I'm gonna get everything that I put on the shelves. I literally just loosely threw stuff up here, but I'm gonna take it all down and we're gonna organize it and put it back up. I've got 2 kids that are napping, and I've got one who's helping Daddy scrape some paint on the guitar. So I'm gonna walk you through my piles of things. I've got my stack of ADs, got my stack of Vanity Fairs, got all of my vases, candles. This is some clay that I was trying to make handles out of and it broke, so I just kind of kept it in this weird clay pile. These are some salad forks that I just like to keep on top of books. This candelabra is from my mother-in-law. This is a lamp that I got from the thrift store. Okay, I have all my fiction right here. I have more fiction somewhere else in the house, but I'm just gonna keep these out. I've got my little spiritual section right here with my tarot cards and everything. Then I've got my parenting and pregnancy section, design section right here. A lot of these are thrifted and they're all so fun to look at. This is just MISC, like MISC books, poetry. My brother just got me this book, Interaction of Color. It's really good. And then look how beautiful that is. So far I have 2 plants, not too much. And then these are from friends of mine, like my friend Prim, she has a poetry book. My friend Kelsey has a coloring book. My friend Jessie has photo book that I got. So, all right, so now it's time to throw it all up there. I don't have a huge plan. I think maybe vases at the top. I did like the way that that looked. And then maybe some books here, some books here, some stacks, and then some vertical stacks as well. I don't know. So this is what I came up with. A lot of back and forth, and I think that it looks good. Next time we're going to be talking about, and in next week's episode, I'm gonna do one more. What am I even saying? I hope you like it. There you have it, the dining room episode. I am so happy with how everything has turned out. And yes, it was a bumpy road. Yes, it took many months, but we are here and I love it. I really hope you do too. If you have any questions for me about the renovation, doing it with kids, literally anything related to the dining room renovation, ask me. You can ask in the comments below. You can ask me on my Instagram at Karsyn DuPree, or on Spoke's Instagram, or via email. Just send us some questions. I would love to spend the final episode of this series answering your questions, talking about, money, talking about all the little things that went into this project, and what I'm happy with so far.